Tom is playing with his son, Cain. They are running around in the house playing tag. Cain tags his dad and starts to run towards the kitchen. He goes around the kitchen counter, then slips. He falls right into the edge of the counter, hitting his head. Cain falls to the ground with blood dripping onto the floor. Tom sees all of this unfold and grabs his son. He puts him into the car and rushed to the hospital. Once they get to the hospital, Tom rushed into the ER with his son in his hands. Blood is still dripping from his head. The nurses quickly take his son into the procedure room, prepping him. Tim is allowed to wait outside the room until the surgery is over. Tom starts panicking as he doesn't see the surgeon. He goes up to the nurse and demands, "Where is the doctor at? Why is no one treating my son? He is bleeding out." The nurses try to calm him down and try to explain to him that the surgeon is on his way. Tom paces the room back and forth, not knowing what to do. He wishes that he can save his son himself, but it's not up to him. 10 minutes go by and the surgeon finally shows up. Tom sees him and starts to shout, "What took you so long? My son is about to die. Please hurry up and do something. If that was your kid, how would you feel?" The surgeon apologizes and puts his gear on. He then starts to work on Cain. The surgeon takes about 3 hours. He heads out and goes up to Tom. The surgeon said, "Your son is okay. He's breathing fine and he will heal in about a month." Tom starts to go off on him. "Thank God! You could have killed my son by showing up late. Next time, please take care of your patients so this doesn't happen again." The surgeon nods his head and takes off his gear. He hung it up and proceeded to leave the hospital. Tom waits in the waiting room for his son. An hour goes by as his son is wheelchaired out to him. Tom gives him a light hug and starts to tear up. He still remembers how the surgeon got to the hospital late, so he told the nurse, "Can you please make sure that the surgeon shows up on time for his surgeries? He almost killed my son, and I don't know what would have happened if he died." The nurse calms him down and shuts him up. The nurse said the surgeon was late because he was at his son's funeral. He got the call from us in the middle of it. When he found out it was a son the same age as his, he immediately headed over there. He wanted to save your son, so stop saying he was trying to kill him. Since he loves his patients, he left his son's funeral to save your son. Tom looks at the nurse with a sad face. He can't believe all the bad things he said to the surgeon. He puts his hands on his face and starts to cry. He wishes that he can talk to the surgeon and apologize, but he has already left.